Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to explore a topic that lies at the very heart of human relationships, the language of desire. Specifically, we're going to examine 6 phrases men often use when they are genuinely interested in you. These phrases are not just words, they are windows into the male psyche, revealing hidden desires, intentions, and emotional undercurrents. But this is not just about decoding what men say, it's about understanding the deeper psychological, cultural, and evolutionary forces that drive these expressions. By the end of this exploration, you'll have a clearer understanding of what men mean when they say certain things, and how to discern whether their intentions align with your own desires and values. Let's begin by acknowledging a fundamental truth. Communication is not just about the words we say, it's about the context, the tone, the body language, and the actions that accompany those words. Words are powerful, but they are only one piece of the puzzle. To truly understand a man's intentions, you must look at the whole picture. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We'll examine 6 phrases men often use when they want you, not just superficially, but deeply and authentically. For each phrase, we'll explore its psychological meaning, its cultural and evolutionary roots, and how you can respond in a way that aligns with your own goals and values. This is not just about understanding men, it's about empowering you to navigate relationships with clarity, confidence, and wisdom. When a man says you're different, he's not just giving you a compliment. He's signaling that you stand out in a world that often feels monotonous, predictable, and uninspiring. This phrase is a recognition of your uniqueness, your individuality, and your ability to break through the noise of everyday life. But let's unpack this further. Men are wired to seek novelty and challenge. Evolutionarily speaking, men are hunters, explorers, and problem solvers. When a man says, "You're different," he's acknowledging that you've sparked something in him, a curiosity, a fascination, or even a sense of awe. You've disrupted his mental patterns, and that's no small feat. But here's the deeper truth. When a man says this, he's also revealing something about himself. He's telling you that he's tired of the mundane, the superficial, and the transactional. He's looking for something real, something meaningful, and in you he sees a glimmer of that. However, be cautious. This phrase can also be a double-edged sword. Some men use it as a manipulative tactic, a way to flatter you without genuine intent. So pay attention to his actions. Does he treat you with respect? Does he invest time and effort into the relationship? Words are powerful, but they must be backed by consistent behavior. In a world dominated by social media, dating apps, and instant gratification, standing out is harder than ever. Many men feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of options and the pressure to conform to societal expectations. When a man says, "You're different," he's expressing relief and gratitude for having found someone who feels authentic and genuine. But authenticity is a two-way street. If you want to attract someone who values you for who you truly are, you must first embrace your own uniqueness. Don't try to fit into a mold or meet someone else's expectations. Be unapologetically yourself, and you'll naturally attract people who appreciate you for who you are. Now, let's move on to the phrase, "I've never felt this way before." This phrase is a bombshell. When a man says, "I've never felt this way before," he's opening up a vulnerable part of himself. He's admitting that you've touched him in a way no one else has. This is not just about attraction, it's about emotional resonance. Men are often conditioned to suppress their emotions, to be stoic and self-reliant. So when a man says this, he's breaking through those barriers. He's telling you that you've reached a part of him that he rarely exposes to others. This is a sign of deep trust and connection. But let's dig deeper. Why does this phrase carry so much weight? Because it speaks to the human desire for transcendence. We all want to feel special, to believe that our relationships are unique and extraordinary. When a man says this, he's affirming that your connection is not just another chapter in his life, it's a turning point. However, this phrase also comes with a warning. It can be used manipulatively, especially by men who are skilled at playing on emotion. So again, look for consistency. Does he follow through on his words? Does he show up for you in meaningful ways? If so, then this phrase is a testament to the depth of his feelings. In a culture that often prioritizes casual relationships and emotional detachment, this phrase stands out as a declaration of sincerity. It's a rejection of the superficial and a commitment to something deeper and more meaningful. But sincerity is not enough on its own. A relationship requires effort, communication, and mutual respect. If a man says this to you, take it as a sign of his genuine interest, but also as an opportunity to reflect on your own feelings and intentions. Are you ready for a deeper connection? Are you willing to invest the time and energy required to build a meaningful relationship? These are important questions to ask yourself before moving forward. Next, let's explore the phrase, "I want to take care of you." This phrase is often misunderstood. When a man says, "I want to take care of you," he's not just talking about providing material support, he's expressing a desire to be your protector, your partner, and your ally. This is rooted in the male instinct to provide and protect, which has been hardwired into the male psyche over millennia. But let's explore this further. What does it mean to take care of someone? It's not just about paying bills or fixing things around the house. It's about emotional support, understanding, and being there for someone in times of need. When a man says this, he's telling you that he wants to be your rock, your safe haven. This phrase also reveals something about his values. He's signaling that he values commitment, responsibility, and partnership. He's not just looking for a casual fling, he's looking for a relationship built on mutual care and respect. However, this phrase can also be a red flag if it's used in a controlling or possessive way. True care is about empowerment, not dependency. So pay attention to how he treats you. Does he respect your independence? Does he encourage you to pursue your goals? If so, then this phrase is a sign of his genuine intentions. In a world where traditional gender roles are constantly being redefined, this phrase can carry different meanings depending on the context. For some men, it's a way of expressing love and commitment. For others, it may be a way of asserting control or dominance. The key is to look at the bigger picture. Does he treat you as an equal partner? Does he value your opinions and respect your boundaries? If so, then this phrase is a reflection of his genuine desire to build a life together. Now, let's turn to the phrase, "I love spending time with you." When a man says, "I love spending time with you," he's telling you that you bring joy and fulfillment into his life. This phrase is a celebration of your presence, your energy, and your company. But let's unpack this further. Time is our most precious resource. We can't get it back once it's gone. So, when a man says this, he's telling you that he values your time. He's choosing to invest his time in you, and that's a significant statement. This phrase also reveals something about his emotional state. He's happy, content, and at ease when he's with you. You've created a space where he feels comfortable being himself, and that's no small achievement. But here's the deeper truth. This phrase is also a reflection of your compatibility. You share common interests, values, and a sense of humor. You're not just lovers, you're friends. And that's the foundation of a lasting relationship. In a fast-paced, hyper-connected world, spending quality time with someone is a rare and valuable gift. When a man says this, he's acknowledging the importance of your connection in a world that often feels disconnected. But quality time is not just about being physically present, it's about being emotionally present. It's about listening, engaging, and creating meaningful experiences together. If a man says this to you, take it as a sign of his genuine interest, but also as an opportunity to reflect on the quality of your time together. Are you fully present when you're with him? Are you creating memories that will last a lifetime? These are important questions to consider as you navigate your relationship. Next, let's explore the phrase, "I can't stop thinking about you." This phrase is a confession. When a man says, "I can't stop thinking about you," he's admitting that you've taken up residence in his mind. You've become a constant presence, a source of fascination and desire. But let's explore this further. Why does this phrase carry so much weight? Because it speaks to the power of attraction. You've captured his attention in a way that feels almost involuntary. He's drawn to you and he can't help it. This phrase also reveals something about his emotional state. He's infatuated, intrigued, and possibly even a little obsessed. But here's the key. This phrase is a sign of genuine interest. He's not just going through the motions. He's fully engaged. However, this phrase can also be a red flag if it's used in a possessive or obsessive way. Healthy attraction is about mutual respect and boundaries. So, pay attention to his behavior. Does he respect your space? Does he treat you with kindness and respect? If so, then this phrase is a testament to the depth of his feelings. In a world dominated by distractions and short attention spans, being unable to stop thinking about someone is a significant statement. It's a rejection of the superficial and a commitment to something deeper. But it's important to remember that attraction is not just about chemistry, it's also about compatibility. Do you share common values and goals? Are you able to communicate openly and honestly? These are important factors to consider as you navigate your relationship. Finally, let's examine the phrase, "I see a future with you." This phrase is the ultimate declaration of intent. When a man says, "I see a future with you," he's telling you that he's serious about you. He's not just thinking about the present, he's thinking about the long term. But let's unpack this further. What does it mean to see a future with someone? It means that he's envisioning a life with you, a life filled with shared experiences, challenges, and triumph. He's committing to the idea of building something meaningful together. This phrase also reveals something about his values. He values stability, commitment, and partnership. He's not just looking for a fleeting romance. He's looking for a lasting connection. However, this phrase can also be a red flag if it's used prematurely or insincerely. True commitment is about actions, not just words. So pay attention to his behavior. Does he follow through on his promises? Does he treat you with respect and kindness? If so, then this phrase is a sign of his genuine intentions. In a world where commitment is often seen as optional, this phrase stands out as a declaration of sincerity. It's a rejection of the casual and a commitment to something deeper and more meaningful. But it's important to remember that a future together requires effort, communication, and mutual respect. If a man says this to you, take it as a sign of his genuine interest, but also as an opportunity to reflect on your own goals and values. Are you ready to build a future together? Are you willing to invest the time and energy required to create a lasting relationship? These are important questions to ask yourself before moving forward. In conclusion, these 6 phrases are more than just words. They are reflections of a man's desires, intentions, and emotional state. But remember, words are only part of the equation. True connection is built on actions, consistency, and mutual respect. So, as you navigate the complexities of relationships, pay attention to both what he says and what he does. And above all, trust your instincts. You have the power to decode his true intentions and hidden desires, and to choose a relationship that honors your worth. Thank you.